Litabai, a popular man of God based in Jos, is here to tell us why God answers Muslim faster than Christians. Please, I'm interested in this topic.
Somebody asked me a question, and that question is what I came here to teach. What is the question? Why is God answering Ishmael, that is Muslim, faster than Christians? Which is true. I like people asking me questions. That is why on my social platform, I'm the only man that expect questions. Why? My head is full with Bible. My head is not filled with carnal stuffs. I study 24 hours. And I'm always in the spirit 24 hours. So any question you ask me for Bible has answer in the Bible. Now, why is God answering Muslim more faster than Christians? Muslim has no condition for the prayer answers. Why Christian has conditions for the prayer answers.
I don't get that.
In the book of Genesis 17, if you start from verse 19, he said, as for Isaac, he said, then God said, no, Sarah your wife shall bear you a son, and you shall call his name Isaac. I will establish my covenant with him, and that covenant will be an everlasting covenant, and that covenant will be with his descendants after him. But for Ishmael has no covenant. Behold, I have had you. Behold, I have blessed him. He has no covenant, no law to receive blessing. As for Ishmael, I have blessed him, and I will make him fruitful, and I will multiply him exceedingly. He shall be called 12 princes, and I will make him a great nation. 21. But as for Isaac, but my covenant I will establish with Isaac, whom Sarah shall bear to you at this set time next year. Every lineage of Abraham, for your prayers to be granted, you must walk with a covenant seed. Abraham was the lover of father, a loving father. Abraham, a loving father. But for God to establish him, he gave him Isaac and tell him, for me to turn you to Abraham, which is from the name of God, father of nation, Elohim, Abraham. For you to carry my title, you must walk under covenant. What is covenant? Covenant is a deal, sign, seal with an oath, until your own side of the deal is being involved. Then Abraham gave his son. When he gave his son, that was when God now multiplied his descendant and gave him Israel. Look up here. Pelina is from Islamic kingdom, Ishmael lineage, while Hannah is from Abrahamic kingdom. Look up here. Pelina only go to Shiloh. She pray, she conceive. She doesn't need to move with any seed, because the blessing has been bestowed upon them by God. Now Hannah thought her own was the same. She also go to Shiloh like Pelina to pray. God said, no, in my blessing you, it has been a covenant from your father. Your own side of the deal must be involved. That was when Hannah now said, okay, now I understand. I will give you the son if you give it to me, and no razor shall come upon him. God now honored her covenant and gave it to her. When she now conceived, because she need more son, she had to sacrifice who? Isaac, Samuel. She gave Samuel back to Shiloh. When she came back again, she became 3 sons and 2 daughters. Look up here. For every Christian to receive their own blessings, your own side of the deal must be involved. When David gave God 1,000 sacrifices, that was when God said, my covenant will I never break. Because you have given to me, David, I will fulfill my own side of the deal.
Yes, sir.
Psalm 89 from verse 20. He said, my covenant will I not break. He's speaking to the children of Abraham. My covenant will I not break. Or will I alter the word that have gone out of my mouth, not fulfilling it? How can that covenant be fulfilled if you pray? People are confused. Why are Muslims praying and God answered them? They are not under a law.
Yes, sir.
But we are under law.
Yes, sir.
Listen to me.
I hear you, Papa.
That is why the Bible said in the book of Hebrew 10 from verse 36, he said after Hebrew 10 verse 36, he said, for you have need of endurance. We must have patience. We must endure. You have need of endurance so that after you have done the will of God, that is when he will now give you his promises.
Yes, sir.
If a Christian does not obey the commandment, he will not receive the promises of God.
Yes, sir.
That is why the Bible said in the book of Deuteronomy 28 from verse 1 to 2, he said, if you diligently obey the voice of the Lord of God, to observe carefully.
Yes,
we are the carefully scripturally obedient people.
Yes, sir.
We must obey what is written in the book of the law.
Yes, sir.
That is when he will set us high.
I hear you, sir.
Above our companions.
Yes, sir.
Above our adversary.
Yes, sir.
Above our enemies.
Yes, sir.
For God to lift you,
yes,
you must obey his commandments.
I hear you.
Stop envying Ritabai. Ritabai said he can't be poor, dead or alive.
Yes, sir.
People thought he was boasting. I am not boasting. I found out the root of prosperity.
Yes, sir.
The root of prosperity in the life of every Christian,
yes,
is by obeying the commandment.
Yes,
until you sacrifice what is in your pocket.
I hear
God
you.
cannot answer you.
Speak to me, sir.
Stop coming to the altar with 1 kobo, 2 kobo to give to this God of altar. God is not in need of your kobo,
At all.
but you are in need of it to excel.
Yes, sir.
That was why Apostle Paul said in the book of Philippians 4 verse 17 to 19, he said, I don't need anything from you. You are the one that needed to excel. Philippians 4 17 to 19. He said, not that I seek the gift, but I seek the fruit that are bound to your account. He says, indeed, I have all that I need and abound. I am full, having received from the Ephesus even the things sent from you, a sweet smelling aroma, an acceptable sacrifice, well pleasing to God. He said, you must give an acceptable sacrifice first. That is when God will supply all your needs.
I hear you.
Christians, for God to supply your needs, you must give an acceptable sacrifice. We don't serve a promising God.
Yes, sir.
We serve a sacrificial giving God.
Yes,
You get it now? Throw more questions, I'm ready. You don't know why. People say, why are they this? Why are they that? Why are they this? Why are they that? You are covenant children. Covenant children are children under law.
yes, sir.
You must obey what is being written.
Thank you very much, Rita Bai, for that wonderful message. You know, I'm somebody that likes the word of God, and this is my platform. I'm not here to criticize or object. I can respectfully ask. One question, sir. I understand the illustration you gave, Ishmael and Isaac, then descendants of Abraham. You know, descendants of Abraham, Ishmael and Isaac, then Isaac and then Ishmael. If Christians are not direct descendants of Abraham, Christians, the word Christian was first formed in Antioch, followers of Christ, people that it has to do with children, followers of Christ, not even children of Christ, followers. For example, now, sir, you have children, yeah, and you have, maybe you have servants, Omo boy. I'm giving you an example, sir. Like if you give birth to 4 boys now, and you have 4 boys that you brought from village that served you, and you all call them your children. When you want to share what belongs to you, those your Omo boy servants are not directly, even if you say give them, it is not their right. So that is what I understand. So Christians, somebody can become a Christian by just mere conversion. A Muslim can be converted into being a Christian. And a Christian can be a Muslim by conversion. So I want to understand, make me understand how. I need you to understand or clear me if I'm wrong. I stand to be corrected. If these blessings are, if this covenant were the children of Abraham, as Christians, because there are so many things that I understand work for us as Christians. There are so many laws that Christ, when Christ died on the cross, there are so many things that Christ disengaged. There are so many things that Christ disengaged. That is where grace comes in. So, and if we're followers of Christ, what happens to Christ by faith should happen to us. You get? What happened to Christ by faith will happen to us. So please, I want you to make me understand some of this. I don't know whether I make, if you don't understand my points, if I have one-on-one with you, I can make it clearer. I don't want to sound like I'm trying to object. That's why I'm trying to look for words. Okay? So as Christians, if we're talking about descendants of Abraham in the Bible, we are not directly descendants of Abraham. We are the children of God. Even when Christ came, Christ gave us direct access to God through him. Anybody that wants to come to the Father must come through me. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Anyway, I don't know whether I'm making sense, but God bless you, sir, for that wonderful message. God bless you, sir. I just want to clarify. I would want to, because I learned that you answer questions. So if this video get across to you, please, I would want to be clarified as well. My fans, have a nice day. Bye bye.